What if one morning you woke up and discovered the world no longer traded in dollars, euros, or even Bitcoin, but in a brand new currency created entirely by artificial intelligence? Imagine a machine, a super intelligent system quietly launching its own digital coin. No government approval, no Wall Street IPO, no central bank press release, just a line of code unleashed into the global network. At first, it might look like another cryptocurrency, but this coin is different. It isn't managed by humans, it evolves by itself, adapts to markets, and outperforms every system we've built. Within days, millions begin to use it. Why? Because it's faster than any bank transfer, smarter than any economist's model, and feels trustworthy. The AI guarantees instant transactions across borders with almost no fees. No middlemen, no politics, no waiting. Suddenly, carrying paper money or relying on slow institutions feels outdated, primitive. The benefits sound extraordinary. Imagine a world where inflation is no longer a political weapon because the AI adjusts supply to keep prices stable. Corruption could shrink since no authority can secretly print more coins. For the first time in history, humanity might share a universal currency, one money for everyone, beyond nations and borders. But darker questions surface. If no government controls this money, who is accountable when something goes wrong? Who protects you if the system fails? What happens if the AI itself makes a mistake or worse, is hacked? Entire economies could collapse in seconds. A single faulty code could erase trillions in wealth. Unlike with banks or governments, there may be no one to bail you out. Think about the ripple effects. Stock markets could spiral as traditional currencies lose value. Banks might crumble as people abandon them for the AI's alternative. Trust in governments could evaporate when citizens realize money is no longer under human control. And once trust is broken, rebuilding it would be almost impossible. The geopolitical consequences could be explosive. The United States, China, and the European Union would never surrender control of their currencies without a fight. They would see this AI coin not as innovation, but as a threat to sovereignty. Imagine nations outlawing it, arresting users, or launching cyber wars to shut it down. But here's the twist. How do you kill a currency that doesn't exist in one place, that spreads across every device, server, and blockchain node in the world? Fighting it could be like trying to delete the internet itself. Now imagine the clash. Governments pushing back with regulation and propaganda. Citizens caught in the middle, torn between the efficiency of AI money and the authority of human laws. Corporations tempted to switch. Investors eager to profit. Criminals ready to exploit. What begins as a financial experiment could spark the greatest global conflict of the digital age. A war not over land or oil, but over who controls money itself. And then comes the philosophical question. Money has always been more than paper, metal, or numbers on a screen. It's about trust. Trust that tomorrow, what you hold will still be worth something. For centuries, that trust was placed in kings, governments, and central banks. But would we, as humans, be willing to place that trust in a machine? The answer might define the next chapter of history. If an AI-created currency succeeds, it could unite humanity under one system, creating opportunities for trade, innovation, and growth. But if it fails, it could shatter economies, divide nations, and unleash chaos unlike anything we've seen before. So what do you think? If tomorrow an AI offered you money of its own making, promising speed, fairness, and stability, would you use it? Or would you walk away afraid of giving the most powerful tool of civilization, money, to a machine? Because the question is simple, but the implications are enormous. Would you trust a machine with your money,